MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Edward Cabrera will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 12:40.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Suzuki. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Suzuki brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Striding in, Matt Merker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Working on striking out the side in the first.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jamison Taillon starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Jazz Chisholm is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. The next Cub up, Patrick Wisdom, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
That is it. The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That is 7. the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Hosmer, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
1-1.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will that'll bring up Joey Wendell, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now it's 2-0. Taillon has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 5th.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And I'm going to be focusing on Ian Happ. Listen, the bat plays. We all know that. That's the spotlight tool that he possesses. But he also gives his manager a lot of versatility. Not only in the infield, this guy can also go out to the outfield and go get it with a pretty strong arm.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Standing in now, Brian De La Cruz. Grounder down the line at third. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, J.J. Bleday. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Suzuki. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Popped up. Garcia has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Merker.
Into the box now, Matt Merker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Now batting, number 16.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Merker rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
The center fielder, number 22.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Segura for 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now at the plate, number 4. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate. That's a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Edward Cabrera.
In now, Edward Cabrera.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No outs, nobody on. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Now batting, Jazz Chisholm. He went down swinging to start the home first. Here it comes.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins get 1 back thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. And it's 1-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number, about 99 for a top speed. Not too many guys around the league can match that. Tucker Barnhart started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-1.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Jamison.
Now at the plate, Jamison Taillon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Suzuki. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Beaten into the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Merker.
So stepping in, Matt Merker. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ball even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
That's the ball.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Wisdom singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3 runs already home here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Avisail Garcia.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hee-haw!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Soler, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 2-0 home. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Joey Wendell digs in now.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 14, Brian De La Cruz.
Striding into the box, Brian De La Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, number 4. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner on second base. Left side.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Edward Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he will score as the tying run as he beats the throw home, and we're knotted up at 5 apiece.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jazz Chisholm.
He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time. Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
At the plate, Gene Segura. Now a hard liner. 4 runs here in this half inning. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. The set and the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. He's set. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Max Meyer will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-0.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to third. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Second home run early in the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting. The catcher.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home.
No.
Six runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So striding forward now, Jamison Taillon. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Zach McKinstry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Chicago, number 6, Zach McKinstry.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Marlins 5. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Number 19 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 19.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Joey Wendell. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. One 0 count. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
To the plate now, Brian De La Cruz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 4. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
1 strike.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Brandon Hughes enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Brandon Hughes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Garrett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ian Happ will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Garrett, just 24 years of age. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Suzuki. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Matt Merker is on deck. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping. Into the box, Matt Merker, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back, still ranging back, and they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going, and they've taken a 1-run lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Tommy Nance takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 16.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 7. Dansby.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
One of the keys to stealing a bag is getting a good jump. And even though this throw bounces, they're still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Cubs lead it 9-8. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
The shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
First offering on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Wisdom is there, and he has it for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Julian Merriweather will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Julian Merriweather.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gene Segura is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and a strike now. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So here is Avisail Garcia, lifted in the air out towards left center. Wisdom will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ready with the 2-1.
No.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
Down is full. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4. At the plate, Joey Wendell. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The set and the 1-1 on the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Number 48 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 48.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
From the stretch.
Ball one. 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
One and one coming now to Hosmer.
Ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Nelson Velasquez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Nelson Velasquez.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The next 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Ian Happ will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 2, down.
The 2-0. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nelson Velasquez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
number 4, Nelson Velasquez.
Ben Brown will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Yan Gomes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian De La Cruz.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. is a fastball that misses.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
To 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to short and through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the seventh, you're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
At the plate now, J.J. Bleday, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now that's popped up. Gomes has a play. 1 out.
The batter, number 4.
Standing in, number 4. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat.
No.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. Jesus Sanchez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Sanchez.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Now pitching for Chicago.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he's safe. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
The batter, number 9.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot. He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here's the 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Estrada answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Merker waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off the Cubs.
Now in the box, Suzuki.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. De La Cruz is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Matt Merker. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Wendell in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there. And
here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
the center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball four again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, no.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-1 to count. He waits. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So coming to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He went down on strikes last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Number 84 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 84.
Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 36, Trey Mancini.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the two-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 13-9. Keenan Thompson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 71, Keenan Thompson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in now, Brian De La Cruz. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. J.J. Bleday would be next. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Bad time for a goose egg as they trail by 4. Tanner Scott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batter.
Matt Merker will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, J.J. Bleday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line drive to left. Wisdom is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batter. Number 4.
Coming to the plate now, number 4. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. In there, strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Garrett Cooper.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
13-9, the final score in this ball game. Chicago scored a lucky 13 in this one. Estrada claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.